Just up to that. Fine. No, it is up to that. What's that? Dirty is what that is. That one doesn't get done much, it's very dirty up there. Left to right first. Pocket in the roof. Slightly light above. Need a longer brush. Ow. Ow. Something started aching in my knee. Like right below the knee. Oh well. Today I've come to push block down Churnet. There's no 7s on this one, which is just as well, because apparently I'm not good enough to do them anyway, since I can't make any progress on any of my projects. So I may as well try and just tick off the 6s back at the beginner grade again, because that'd be worthwhile. At least this one's a decent piece of rock. Also, I forgot to pick up my shorts this morning, so I'm doing this baking in my trousers. At least I hope I'm doing this. Probably can't do any sixes either. Right, I've done the 5, 4, 5, I've done the 5. 6, 8 next. 27. Gain the flake from a sit start and then haul yourself up the jugs. That'll be that to the jugs. That. Okay. Which one was it? 27. Don't push me. Okay, more that way. Six A. Cool. I'm falling off a 6A. Like 3 or 4 grades what I should be working on. Below what I should be working on. Ooh. You're not topping out on that one. That is full of moss. Two attempts for a 6A, for God's sake. Alright, so I've done the pull, I've done pedal pushes, that was don't push me. 24, next final push. Sit start mantle, I use the side pull, follow the hose right. Right. So that is going then from here Wait, what? Oh no, this isn't in reverse. Hold on. What the hell am I looking at here? So it's going from here up and then that along there. Okay. So let's start mantle and use the side pull. So we're going there. Up, that one. That one. And over, I guess. Whereabouts are we finishing? We're finishing on that lip there, so you need to come back this way. Oh, that'll be the side pull it's on about. Yeah, okay. I don't want my foot. That's the question. Sit starts and mantles. I hate both. So how are we supposed to mantle up into that? go then. That way. Like that. Out of curiosity, what grade is a 6B? Not that one. "6B is only a V4. Struggling on a V4, and I've been projecting V6s. Stupid. Oh, dang it. Thank you. How the hell am I supposed to end up there from that? There we go. Cheeky little crimp. Cold. Ugh. There we go. Should have got that on the first go. Maybe if that crimp wasn't so hidden. There's my route reading ability for you. so that was 6B, final push. Then we've got a 6B plus, two 6B pluses. Okay. 26. Pushing forward. Sit, start and pull over the roof. Wait, is that what I just did? Did I do the 6B plus before the 6B? Yes, I did. Like a complete utter moron. Oh well, I don't have to worry about that one then. Wait, hold on. So I did that 6B plus in 2 attempts and this one took me 3 to get the V4 rather than the 4/5. Excellent. So that's the other 6B plus that leaves me then. A left to right traverse, moving to the higher holds when the brake line divides. So that's coming all the way along here and then going up along here to the end corner there, I believe. Which leaves me with... whereabouts do I want the camera for this one? So I've got okay coverage of the whole thing from here. I think I'm going to leave it here, but try and get this to tilt up more and not fall over and actually be where I want it. So if we stick you there like so, tighten, 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 stay. Hey, you did it this time, well done. God, it's been nearly half an hour already. And I've only done 3, maybe 4 climbs. Let's get this one in, take a little break. Where am I starting? Up there. Okay. And this one is a 6B plus. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, this is going to be fun. It would help if I put the pad at the end. That's going to be safer. What a wonderful use of a flash go that was. Idiot. Okay, so that was... I think next time I won't try and cross through that. And then it's basically the same as the end for the last climb. Not the last climb, the one that went up here. The 6B plus that I did before the 6B. This feels stupid doing these climbs. It's experience though, right? Not good enough for the harder grades because you don't have the experience on the softer ones. Even though you can do the softer ones quite easily, I can actually do stuff on the harder ones. I even did a 7A about 4 years back down here. I've not been able to do one since. So what did I want? I want to cross through. So I want you there then. Right. Then I want, oh. No, let's go up there. Into there. And then to there. There we go. Done. All right, let's break. Okay then, next up is push 6B plus. The original problem on this bit of rock from a sit start. And according to my book, I did this back on the 6th of May 2022. So this would probably have been one of, if not the hardest climb that I had done outdoors up to that point. I remember it taking a fair few goes. I'm not sure how many sessions, maybe 2 or 3. It was also one of the very first videos that I put up on my climbing Instagram. I'm going to be very, very annoyed if I have to fight to get this one again. Because that will show that I have done absolutely nothing in the past 3 years. And I'm already not feeling great about my climbing, considering I can't do any of my projects. That's why we're doing this. I need a boost. No! Damn it! That's annoying. Can't hear altered towers today, but I can bet you can hear those yappy little dogs. I was really hoping I could go off that hold straight up to the top, but I'm not sure I can. I mean, I should be able to. I'll do it at the wall, no problem. But there's much more mats there. If I hadn't missed this pocket on the right side, that would have helped. I'd have to find the video again to check, but I think I may even have been wearing these trousers when I first did it. Maybe. I was going to try throw for it then. I'm going to have to take the shirt off. It's sweltering. I also seem to have lost the foam top. Great. Oh well. Found it. Why can I not find that bloody pocket? You know what I said about not wanting to fight for this? Getting annoyed now. Also, the sun is on this bit, so it's a bit slippy. If this were the wall, I know I'd throw for that and catch it, no problem. The top. I think this is a head game issue. Yes, I'm annoyed. Should not be fighting so much to get this one again. And that pocket on the side, there's a really good bit that I just keep getting with the wrong finger. It might also help if I talk to the microphone at the microphone end and not the USB end. I do only have 2 climbs left after this, and I'm pretty sure they're both traverses. There is... Yep, 6C plus, the lowest traverse line. Finishing up on push, which is what I'm trying now. Well, push is, not the traverse bit. And then a 6C, which is similar to the traverse I did along here and up earlier, except it comes along the bottom there. And again, it finishes on push. So I really need to nail that top couple of moves to get both of those climbs done. I'll be happy to get push and walk off without the traverses. I will not be walking off without getting push. I know I've done that one. Oh! I was on the flaming lip of that. I actually had my hand over on the edge. Damn it. Okay, I think I found a little bit of a micro beta tweak in that side pocket there. There's a little pebble sticking out, so I think you need like one finger over that. It's kind of sharp, well, it's very sharp, but I think one finger over that, the other finger in the pocket, that's your hold. Then just go. Then I've got to decide if I'm really going to bother with these two traverses today. I want to. I'd like to finish the block off in one day. That'd be really cool. But coming... Again, they both finish up there, so it's going to be the same hard finish. And if I have to keep working the traverses to get that, it's going to be annoying. We'll see how long it takes me to get this one first, and what time we have left. Don't fall over. 20 minutes. Oh! Yes! Yes! I want to try that again. A little more to the left, but yes, I can make that move. Oh, I'd be much happier if I could do it that way. That'll be the proper way. That'll be the I've actually made progress way. Oh! Yes! That should not have taken so many attempts. I am actually pretty chuffed though that I managed to do the finish more direct. Flaming dogs. I've decided I'm going to leave it there today and not bother with these two traverses. I would like to be able to say I've done all of that rock in one session. That'd be really cool. However, the number of times it took me to get the top on push, just. The car park is open till 6, but it's already 20 past 4 and I don't want to hit traffic today. I'm not in the mood for it. I am still seething over not being able to get anywhere on my projects on Tuesday. I mean, it's good to go back to basics, I guess, but two years ago, I think I started working on the one I did on Tuesday. 5 years I've been working on the one on Gents Rock across the valley, and I'm stuck on the same move. Still, absolutely nowhere. And then I'm seeing people that I met at climbing that are now starting to outgrade me. Yeah, I'm nowhere near as good as I should be by now. I really ought to be looking at 7 Bs and 7 Cs. So I've got to go around the valley trying to tick off all of the 6s. because that's the only way you're going to get better on rock, is climbing on rock. I hopefully get to the point where I don't suck at this. Anyway, that there is Push Bloc. And this is just up the corner from Cottage Rocks, just from there. And there's the footpath. So I'm going to pack up, head on out. There's a bit of light. I'm not leaving in the mood that I've been in since Tuesday. But I'm not leaving particularly enthused about anything either. I'll find something else to get on for the next session, I guess. Maybe at the weekend. Of course, typically next week the rain's starting to come in and the temperature's dropping again. Well, we'll see what happens.